Sveiki visi Delfi TV gyvai transliacijų žiūrovai, esame mūsų redakcijoje Vilniuje ir šiandien turime neeilinį pokalbį. Kartu su mano kolega Roku mes pakalbinsime krepšinio pasaulyje su didžiuliu populiarumo bomba sprogusį poną LaVarą Ballą. So, Mr. Ball, nice to have you here in our studio.
Hey, thank you for inviting me, and it's a pleasure to be here.
All right, how's your trip to Vilnius today?
Man, my trip to Vilnius was great. We got a lot of things accomplished. We're doing on a different endeavor with that water. So we had a great meeting today and everything went good. So now I'm here with you guys.
A lot of business to do for you.
Hey, we got to do business in Lithuania, man. That's why Lithuania is lit, because you got to stay alive.
All right. A lot have happened for you since you came here in Lithuania. 2 BBB tournaments, you representing award in music awards, LKL games. How did this experience meet your requirements, your expectations before coming here to Lithuania?
The expectation of this was over the top. I didn't think I was going to be doing all this. Like I said, when people was telling us to come over here, it was supposed to be boring and not live, super cold, and nothing to do. And we'd be back home in 2 weeks. But when all the people that we met, the new people, the hospitality that we're getting, the different business adventures that we're having, the basketball, everything is great over here, and I like it.
Yeah, when it comes to basketball, after this second Big Ball of Brand tournament, where the results were not satisfactory, I guess, from your position, do you have any sort of a vision for the rest of the season? What are your plans? Maybe are you planning to integrate your kids a little bit more, or just trying to stay competitive and fight for the seeding in the LKL tournament?
Okay, the first 5 games we went through good, but it also shows you in basketball there's 2 different sides. Everything is just not going go good the whole time. So even though we lost 3 games in a row, I think we won as a team. We're probably the only team in the LKL that's divided on the fact that my sons are young, up and coming, great players, and guys that's already been here that are good players. It's hard to move over for teenagers. So you're going to get that conflict. And my boys had never lost with them, so they didn't have the same feeling. So I'm thinking, me and my boys, as long as we do our thing, we're going to win. But now we lose as a team because we're divided. So it showed them that there's no way we can win a game if we don't play with chemistry and play for each other. And I think we had to take some steps backwards in order to go forward. And that was the right thing. Because if we just keep winning, we're never going to know what's wrong. You know how most people say, you learn more when you lose?
Yeah,
okay?
Absolutely.
If we win in every game, we're never going to fix this problem. Because we're just going to keep winning until we lose. But so now that we lost 3 games in a row, we lost them in 3 different fashions. Where we were blowing out a team. The fact we wasn't together, we don't finish it. The other team, we got blew out just from get-go. And the other one, we were in the game, we just couldn't finish it. So we had a lot of things to learn right there, saying, you know what, if we don't play together and play for each other, it's going to be very difficult. So we have to intertwine both of our systems, like speed the game up, but still be under control. You know, so once we put those together and got all our grievances out, it was good. I enjoyed the fact that the boys, when my boys weren't doing too good, they were talking to my boys. That never happened before. Guys were making buckets, and I had the little guy, G, up in there playing the other day, and he was doing moves, and the whole team was just cheering. They wasn't sitting on the bench like, man, when I'm going to get in? So, ooh, what, girl? Milk and cookies? Yes. Now, I'm sorry, I hate to, uh-oh, don't you drop one of them. Give me a small time break. I usually don't do this, but I got to. I can't bypass a cookie.
Are they good?
Good is an understatement. They great. The chocolate chip. Are these homemade?
I hope so.
Let me tell you what. Y'all got to take 2 minutes.
All right, take your time, Mr. Ball.
I'm gonna drink this milk.
8 cubes, how you like it?
Oh my God. Milk and cookies on set. Never had that before.
First time you're
That's
here?
what I told you. Lithuania is lit. Who the heck gonna bring you this? The hell, you ain't getting no milk and cookies till you finish doing the set. This is good. Okay, now I can get back to business.
So let's get back to biz. During one of the interviews, You mentioned that your relationship with Virginijus Šeškus, Coach Šeškus, worsened after one game when your boys didn't start a game in the starting five. Some time has passed. What are the relationship right now? Are they a bit, I don't know, increased in terms of a good relationship? What?
Well, that relationship is kind of like a brotherhood. That you're going to get mad at your brother sometime, but you're eventually going to come back.
Yeah.
And that's me. You know, the situation at hand was I felt a disloyalty on the fact that when my boys work hard, and then you just bring somebody else and be like, hey. So starting was the point for me. When I was like, you know what? When you look back at it, you say, I don't know if that was a big deal or not. But to me at that time, it was a big deal because I felt a different way about it. But, you know, as time went by, we go back, and he explained he was in a tough spot. He's in a tough spot. You bring in a new guy, older guys. It's kind of hard to integrate my boys on the fact that they're two American brothers. And this is the middle of the season. These other guys already went through all this. So it's kind of hard to move to the side and be like, okay, let them go ahead. So I see where he's at. He's like, you know what? Do I lose the team or do I lose LaVar? Now you can't sleep. Because you're loyal to your team, but I'm the newcomer, and he wants to be nice to me too.
Yeah.
And say, you know what, I'm gonna give your boys a chance. I told you that from the get-go. So it kind of puts him in a hard spot, which I did, but it's just part of life.
So right now everything's okay?
Everything is fine. It's not exactly the same as it was, but we're growing back the same, you know. But I'm not gonna hold no grudges on him and be like, man, I don't like this guy no more, this and that. It's just at the time. Sometimes you get mad, then you go back and say, well, what I get mad for that for? It's just a small minor thing, but when it happens at that time, ain't no turning back for me. I just be like, man, I'm about to go all in. So I think it's going to be a lot easier for him to coach the second part of the season on the fact that I'm not going to be on his neck like, And it creates a bad atmosphere on the fact that when his son plays for me, I let him loose. He scores the most points he ever scores. But how can you be cool with me as a son and then I'm mad at your dad? And so it makes it a friction in the gameplay. So I cleared all that up. Cool with your pops, cool with you. You already know. So I think this second half is going to be a lot better.
All right.
A lot of people have mentioned or speculated on the fact that there are, in fact, sort of two different teams right now in Vytautas, the way you see the team and the way Virginijus Šeškus sees the team. Is there any truth to that? And
well, we definitely, you play a different style of ball over here in Europe, which is more slow down, slow pace. Every possession is crucial. So that's why he gets mad at every little single thing that's done. I'm like this. The person who gets the most shots usually going to win, but you got to rebound the ball. And the second thing is play as fast as possible, because that's good for us on the fact that we don't have a big, strong guy to just be real burly and block shots and do all this. So we got to outrun him to get him tired. So now the ball's bouncing all over the place. We have more shooters than defenders. So guess what? We need to concentrate on offense, getting as many shots as possible. A lot of European shooters, they can shoot the heck out of the ball. But the mindset that you have is go 4 for 5. Don't go 8 out of 16. As long as you're shooting 50%, you're good. And that's what I'm trying to get them to understand. It's like, just because you miss a shot doesn't mean it was a bad shot. And some of them will shoot a shot and come with their head down. And hopefully we got all that. Just play and understand that basketball, it's a game of runs.
Yeah.
A team's going to make a run, another team's going to make another run. And you keep, and whoever has the most runs is usually going to win. But they're going to make that run. As you can tell, that first game we played, they did something in the first game, 49 points in one quarter. That's when I first came to this team, and I said, man, you guys have scored probably 200 points. But if they would have kept that intensity the whole time, 200, easy, on the fact that they shoot so well. And you get in the front, it's easy to shoot when you're 20 points ahead. And it's easy to shoot when you're 20 points down, because you ain't got nothing to lose. You try to shoot these threes. If they're going in and you're coming back, that's exactly what that team did to us. They scored, I think, the last quarter, 50 points. They didn't score nothing. They scored 20-something points the first quarter. They ended up scoring 50 the last quarter. So they had nothing to lose. They were young. They said, oh, man, we got a chance to beat the Ball brothers, too. Let's go. And then they let it go. And they did good, but they ran out of steam the last game. That's all. But they played our game or comeback. Then another game they went overtime. So the third game they was going to lose no matter what. No more juice.
All right. So, Mr. Ball, if you wanted to fulfill that game of runs tactics, yeah?
Yes.
You have to stay in Prienai for another season, maybe to have another roster, to build another team that will fulfill this strategy.
Right.
Are you planning on doing that?
I'm gonna see how this finishes out first. I don't want to jump to conclusions and finish a roster and have some more guys. I want all the guys just to concentrate on this season right here.
Yeah.
And not wondering if the ball boys are going to come back or not, or we're going to get different players. Let's just deal with the task at hand, which is let's try to make it to the playoffs. Let's make sure we stay in Division I. Because if we don't, we're just losing. Let's see who's coming back, and it's not no chemistry. So let's see what we can develop right here and see how that goes, and then we go from there. But if everybody keeps thinking like, am I going to stay here? Am I leaving? Are the ball's coming back? Or this? Now we can't play the game. So we're just going to take each game one at a time. And like I said, the chemistry is going to be a lot better. Coach Sessa is going to coach a lot better on the fact that he's not going to have the pressure of me on him. You know, Melo's going to be out for a little bit anyway on the fact that he can't play 100%. You know, he learned something, which is you got to take care of your body. And when you're 16, you usually just come out there and you're ready to play. You don't need to stretch. You don't need to do anything. So now he's understanding, hey, I need to stretch better. That's why his back and his butt and his glutes and all tightened up on him, and he's growing at a rapid pace at the same time. So now he feels at a disadvantage that he can't go around people and he can't shoot and bend down. But like I told you before, in a bar fight and you get hurt, you can't come out. So Melo was like, I got to play these games just because my other brother's playing. But he's never going to complain to me and be like, Dad, I can't move. So I got to be the one to say, yeah, that's enough, son. I don't want to kill him. But he's never going to be like, I can't play. He's going to be limping, can't move, can't do nothing. But he stays in there because he always remember what I always told him about the bar fight. You get hurt, son, you can't come out.
So how is he, by the way, right now?
Hey, you know what? He's feeling bad, but he's feeling good because he knows he's got to let his body get healthy. You can't go out there half-cocked and thinking, okay, it's going to get worse. But he wants to play so bad. But I'm like, man, you gotta get right, man. You're not the Melo we thought, because you're not loose, you're not having a good time anymore. You're in pain the whole time. They'll be all right without you. As long as you cheer for your team, you're good. Cheer for your brother, you're all right, man. So he understands that, but I had to let him know. By him not playing, okay, forget me being a coach. As a father, he thinks he's letting his dad down. He said, we came over here to play. I ain't supposed to get hurt. I'm supposed to perform. I'm supposed to win. So he's looking like, dang, Dad, I'm sorry. But I have to tell him, son, it's okay. This is part of life, man. Everybody keeps saying, oh, he's only 16, but he a mature 16. He old man. But he understands, but he think he's letting me down. I had to explain to him, you not letting me down. It's okay. Because he's never been in this situation. He's always been playing. And then when you're getting your body banged up, guess what? You got to get stronger. You got to do some push-ups, some sit-ups, some weights. Because it gets more physical every game. You know, and so it's just something he can deal with it. He can deal with it.
So in the latest episode of Ball in the Family,
Yes.
we saw Lithuania depicting for the first time in the series. We saw Lithuania as a kind of boring country at first. Was it like a first impression for your family or what?
No, it's not boring out here. It's not boring. It's all how you look at it. It's boring if you don't want to meet nobody. You just want to go to your room and not be social and not learn anything and understand the culture and seeing the snow, looking at it differently. That's when it's boring, when you're just like, man, I miss home. How you gonna miss home when your family's here? Home is family. And then when you create new friends, we go out to eat all the time and different things and different restaurants and stuff. It's fun. They get to sleep, relax. Same thing we do at home. Watch some Netflix, come out, go to practice, laugh, shoot the ball, and get prepared for a game. And then when it's game day, I like the serious look on their face, them get prepared, throwing their clothes in their backpack. I like that. They like it. And come perform and give it all you got and try to come out with that win. So it's not boring on the fact that you guys understand we're from LA, bright lights. Melo, Ferraris, and Gelo, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and all this. Okay, that's cool. But we kind of like getting chauffeured around. No traffic, no nothing. Just, hey, drop me off, let's go. I mean, that's fun. After you've been driving all the time, sometimes you don't even want to drive those cars. There's so much traffic. To go 10 miles is going to take you maybe 40, 50 minutes. I love this. Like, hey, get in the car, let's roll. You're not on the highway.
Yeah,
you
you
look
feel
at
like
the window. It's beautiful if you look at it the right way. But if you're being negative towards things and like, oh, it's so boring out here. That's what some of the writers and stuff, right? Because they expect it to be like that, and they thinking that we not clubbers. We don't be like, hey man, where's the hottest club? We need some lights, we need some cars, we need all this. We not like that. We just love the game of basketball, like you guys in Lithuania. Same thing. If you got a passion for something, you don't worry about all the stuff on the outside. You know, so it's beautiful out here, man. They just got a misconception of saying that Lithuania is boring. Let me tell you, if it wasn't right, we damn sure wouldn't be here. And that's the way you got to look at it. Like, man, if it's so bad to the Balls, why they still here? Because it ain't bad to us. That's what they saying on the outside. They want it to be bad. Oh no, we don't want this to work out. I know you don't. Because I said it was going to work out. That's why they don't want it to work out. You know?
If you were asked, for example, by the Lithuania's tourism department, to make a video clip representing Lithuania in like the brightest way possible, what are your impressions like? What is the biggest? What are the biggest advantages?
I say the biggest advantage of Lithuania. Okay, you have the history in the town, which is beautiful, but I must say the people. People over here, they do not have to speak English, but the fact that they speak some English to us, and I like trying to learn you guys' language. Like I said, just in the morning, just saying LaVar Ball, just simple stuff, man. Just saying pierna or something like that. It's cool. I like it. I ain't gonna learn fast because I'm 50. I'm set in my ways, but it's a joy to get to this part of my life and kind of change a little bit. If you've been set in a certain way all the time. But it also gives you, what you guys are hospitable, but you're not fake. That's what I like. Either you're gonna come up and say hi, or you're just gonna leave it alone. They're not gonna be bickering behind your back. Oh, I like him, I don't like him. Why is he doing this? And it's just good. I enjoy the people and meeting people early in the morning, eating breakfast, whatever. It's just people come up to me and say, hey, how you doing? How's your family? Good luck to your boys. If they can't say nothing in English, they shake my hand and smile. I'm good with that, man. I'm good with that. Because like I said, you're very lucky to have people wait in the cold air and be just so warm to you in a real way. Not wanting nothing. Just like, man, I'm just happy you're here, LaVar. That type of thing is very warm, man. So that blocks out all the other stuff. If you want to be, talking to people that's real, in Lithuania, they real, Ain't nobody trying to. I'll tell you one thing about my guy, Norberto. Norberto's well off. Got enough money to do whatever he want to do. You would never know that. You would never know that on the cars that he drives, the way he acts. I know he built the hotel. This is something. I'll give you a story. He's driving us in the car. He don't even know how to turn the heater on. I said, wow, he ain't worried about no heat or nothing. He's in the car with his coat and he's driving. So we get to the mineral spa. And he's looking for a driving spot. I mean, not a driving spot, a parking spot. And I'm like, didn't you build a hotel? He's like, yeah, this is my hotel. I said, why you just don't park in the lobby? I know if I owned it, I would pull right up to the front. What's up? But he's so nice. Like, look for a parking spot, man. We had to walk about. It was like, dude, you the owner, you the guy. And it's like, wow, these guys don't flaunt around like they excuse my language, the shiznit. They don't do that. It's like, wow, it's very humbling. You're like, wow, these guys are of importance, like the mayor and everybody that I've met of high quality, It's just like the people that come in and watch the games. It's like it's all even. And it's just nice to see that, man. Because in LA, the guy with the most jewelry on, the most bodyguards, the flashiest car, you don't get that, man. He's trying to perform and just, hey, I don't know. It's just different out here, and you can tell.
All right. Regarding the Lithuania topic,
Yes.
How much have you explored Lithuania so far? I know you've been to Prienai, Biršnos, Kaunas, Vilnius. I've heard about that you've been in Vilnius for several times.
Right.
Where else have you been?
Like I said, I don't know where I'm been. I'm in the van, and I'll pop out wherever I'm at, I'm there. So I don't really, that's where you go home and you go to a party. You want to tell everybody, oh, I've been to Kaunas, I've been to Vilnius, I've been to this, I've been to that, I've been to that. I don't worry about that. If they drop me off and people are nice to me, I have a good time at whatever place. But I'm not like a tourist guy where I say, you know what, I got to go see the biggest tree. I got to go see the biggest water plant. I don't need to do all that. I'm a people guy.
All
So wherever the people at, it could be 2 people there or 20,000 people there. I'm cool.
Okay. Want to ask something?
When it comes, staying on the topic of Lithuania, you also went to see a EuroLeague game between Žalgiris Kaunas and
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I never knew it was an arena that big over here.
Yeah.
Probably nobody did. And one of the things that I noticed, okay, my other son plays for Lakers, Staples Center. Staples Center, I sit in the front, and about 20 to 30 people walk by me with phones and hey, and the game is going on. And I'm trying to watch my son, but everybody wants to be seen what kind of clothes they got on. They're on their cell phone and say, hey, Steph, the game is going on. Žalgiris, shoot, ain't an empty seat in the building, and everybody watching like that. I'm looking, I'm saying somebody got to be on their phone. Nobody on their phone? They looking at their game and they cheering. They for it. That thing is so loud, but you can see night and day. And like I was telling my brother, I was like, man, you see how loud this is, man? I said, where's the empty seat? Where's somebody going to the... Now, mind you, in LA, everybody like to come late, show up. So it'll be like about 30, 40 seats missing. When that game started, I said, I got to see an empty seat somewhere. Not one. Nobody went to the bathroom. Nobody was on their phone. Nothing. And I was like, they serious about their basketball. They going to watch every little thing. So that was something special to see. Everybody in tuned in the game. And like the first thing they said, you guys like got religion in basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real.
The second religion.
That's real. Because like I said, when you go to most games, a lot of people just like to be seen in games and watch a little bit of it. And then we go do some business and we talk and everybody's on phones and not really paying attention. I like to watch my sons. But you guys are like watching the whole game and really behind your team, man. It's amazing to see every single person tuned in the game.
As a guy who watched some NBA games live, who watched some EuroLeague games here in Lithuania, you can compare the level between NBA and EuroLeague.
Yeah.
What can you say about it?
Like I said, our game's a little faster. The NBA game's a little faster, a little more entertaining. What I mean by that, the up and down is a little quicker. Yeah. You guys are every play. So the fans are good, but the entertainment value is kind of slow. So it's hard to watch because it's like, yay! 24 seconds of defense. Yeah, you know, but we play, dunk, layup, you screaming the whole time, 3-pointer, ooh, ah! So it's back and forth. So for entertainment value, it's great on our side. But as far as winning and a culture of playing, that's why you guys say, what they use the word, when you play slow, you know what that's called? Discipline. When you play fast, it's just wild street ball. But they both discipline. It's just, are you going to be disciplined enough to stay with your style? You know, and that's where the mixture comes with the European ball and over here in the U.S. And we're going to merge those. Because the times change and the game changes. But sometimes when you're successful at certain things, you're not going to change for a while. You're just going to stay what you know. But like I said, the basketball game is changing a lot. There's no more centers that just go down and give me the ball. All the centers can shoot now. Everybody's fast, dribbling. Guys 6'9", 6'10" can dribble the ball now. So it's changing very rapidly. And that's what you got to change with the times. You know, the slow game is still good, but it's got a lot more skilled players now than back in the olden days. Now you got these physical guys that just run into you and knock you down. Say, hey, that's foul on me. You know, that's that European thing. They physical down there. They not going. They say it's more physical in the NBA. No, it's more physical over here. Because that each possession, you got to go through 12 screens. Melo said, can't we just switch and let me stay in the back and wait till he get in the corner and try to shoot, then I put my hand up. Running through the screens and going under there, that's the contact for you, boy. So it's just certain things, but you can tell the difference, you know. And like I said, it's going to change, but the games it's just possession for possession. Each possession is very important value. Yeah. Where we say, you know what, we'll wait till the game is almost tied at the end, and then we'll say, okay, let's slow down. We need to get a bucket for these last 5 minutes, but we've been running for the first 35 minutes. You know, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
You mentioned Staples Center, and so Lonzo is finally playing his first season in the NBA.
Yes.
He got his fair share of criticism so far when it comes to his shooting percentages. Also, of course, a lot of compliments for his court vision, for his playmaking skills. What have been your impressions of his debut in the NBA?
His debut in the NBA has always been good to me. The only reason he's been raggedy and doing other things is on the way they playing. You know, there's no pressure in basketball. They talking about pressure. He young, playing a game that he loves, and getting paid millions of dollars. Where the pressure? I like that kind of pressure. Where the pressure? Win or lose, go home, lay down. Go buy anything you want. You know, I mean, there's no pressure. It's just entertainment. And the fact that they didn't know how to play him in certain situations. He's always played the whole game. He's always played the whole game. Even in high school, never came out. College, never came out. He played the whole first half, second half, and if the game's in hand, then we take him out at the end. Now, the way they were playing him was 5 minutes, come out, sit down for 10 minutes, and then rev up again for another 5 minutes, then sit down for another 10, 12 minutes. And then in the last half, last quarter, bring him in the last 5 minutes, see if he can close the game. So now you got him going 100 miles an hour, then stop. 100 miles an hour, then stop. So now you start getting injuries. So now people are like, oh man, he's injury prone because y'all injuring him. If you let him play the last fourth quarter, which is 12 minutes, put him in to start and get hands on the game, he's going to go get those victories. That's what I was telling them, and they was like, he's going to get tired and this and that. And that's why I set a point. I said, he's going to the playoffs, he's going to win 50 games. So you got to have a destination when you first start a season. And that's what he's trying to get, 50 games. He can't get it now because he's been hurt too much. But now the team's believing in him, and they're saying, you know what, he can go get those wins. And that's what's happening now. The team is believing in him. He's taking shots. His percentage is going to catch up. I'll never worry about that. I said, son, as long as you shoot 50%, you're fine. You can go the whole season in the beginning. This is what I tell him. Let's say he averages 20 points and 15 rebounds and 10 assists. And then now, as the season goes on, he averages 10 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. I'd rather you start off raggedy as heck at the bottom when you're doing everything wrong and go up. At the end of the season, he's getting better. Get better. So it's just like playing a game. You score 25 points in the first quarter, first half as a player, and you end up with 35. How about give me 10, then let me score 25 in the second half? That's what I needed. So for Lonzo, he's the same player he's always been with me. So I don't have no qualms where people are saying, well, he's playing better now. He's doing this now. He's always played the same way.
There's another challenge upcoming for him. The Lakers traded for Isaiah Thomas and of course Channing Frye as well. But
yes.
Can Lonzo and Isaiah Thomas play alongside each other? Can they be effective both being ball dominant players?
Check this out. Lonzo's, it's not his shooting, it's not his rebounding, not his vision. He loves to win. So he basically can play with anybody. But his key thing is he makes everybody around him better. Somebody said, oh, is LeBron coming? I said, LeBron's coming to L.A. And I said, Lonzo will make him better. They look at me, see how he smirked? How you going to make LeBron better? Easy. Going to get him easier shots. Zoe throw him the ball with a mismatch in the post. Now he play more in the post. Easy buckets. Now you get the ball earlier. People can't. That's what Lonzo does. He makes everybody else better. You don't even hear a Kuzma if Lonzo don't throw him that ball and let him score in the summer league. And then develop him until now everybody's like, oh, he's a scorer, he's a heck of a scorer. Yeah, because Lonzo kept giving him the ball early. You didn't hear about him in Utah for 3 years. And you come play with Lonzo, you didn't hear about him. Lonzo makes everybody better around him on the fact that I've always put him on teams that were raggedy. Because I've always told him this, anybody can win with a team full of all-stars. But can you win with a team that's not expected to win? That's what makes you a special player. When we went to Chino Hills, it was a raggedy team. You make them national champs before you get out of there. Before he got to UCLA, they was 15 and 17. Raggedy. Nobody even talking about UCLA. He come there one season, sell out the arena. Lakers was terrible last year. Nobody wanted to come play for the Lakers. So this is just put this down. Now LeBron said, I'll go to LA He didn't say that before Lonzo got there. So when I tell him, yeah, he coming because Lonzo's here, people look at me crazy and be like, no, so he's just coming just because your son is here? Yeah, he's young and passes the ball. So he's coming because my boy is here. He didn't want to come to y'all last year when you was here by yourself. You didn't hear him say, I got to go to L.A. Or at least they on my list. So it is what it is. But Lonzo makes everybody, it's something about him that the players who not supposed to like him, when they play on his team or in the locker room, they love him. But they try to change all the stuff. I'd rather them talk crazy to me and let Lonzo do what he does. So they can come with all the negative stuff they want on me. It's fine. I'm not even playing. You know I'm considered one of the best players in the world to some people. I ain't even played. And you know who they compare me to? Michael Jordan. LaVar, can you beat Michael Jordan? How am I even in the conversation? Yeah, keep talking about that. That's good. But one-on-one, I'll kill him.
All right.
One-on-one, I'll kill him. We ought to put a pay-per-view right now. Because I think he's 54 now, huh? Smoking cigars,
55,
out of
yeah.
shape. Is he 55? I'll really murder him now. I'm only 50. I'm only 50. I'd rather call him up now. Hey, you know we ought to have it? In Lithuania. Because everybody be on my side.
In the Lonzo's rap concert,
Yes.
we're going to have LaVar and MJ going to one-on-one.
Man, we should do that. I don't think MJ don't want to come out here on my side of town.
That would be entertainment.
It would be entertainment, man. But like I said, he was the greatest ever, and everybody trying to beat him, so that's good. And like I always told my boys from since they was babies, somebody got to be better than Jordan. Why not you? We already got a better start. So,
All right.
this is good.
Mr. Ball,
Yes.
this upcoming offseason, Lakers will have a lot of space in salary cap.
Yes.
What are your predictions of Lakers attracting some big fish in the market?
Oh, like I told him, LeBron's coming. And then if you put LeBron, which is the best player in the game, with my son, and you don't think we're going to win no championships, and then slide over Gelo, oh, we fine. The LA Lakers going to win. But see, from a business standpoint, people keep saying, how does LaVar know LeBron is coming in? Because he's a businessman. You done did everything in Cleveland. If you win 5 more championships in Cleveland, who cares? You already won one for your town. You've been to the finals too many times and not won enough to be considered better than Jordan. The only way you can be considered better than Jordan is everywhere you went, you've won a championship. You went to Miami, won a championship. Came back to Cleveland, won a championship. Go to the Lakers, third team, and win some championships. Now you're better than Jordan.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. Now, what do you want to do after basketball? You want to get in the show business? I can see you setting up shop in Cleveland. Ain't nobody coming to that show. But if you come to LA and get situated as a business move, you got to rub elbows with the right folks. They got networks and production companies. That's all in LA. And if you live in Cleveland in the cold weather all this time, you don't think he don't like to put his toes in the sand in the beach in December? We get older, man. That's why all the old people move to California and Florida, because it's warm, tropical. You see, man, I ain't trying to. But see, all the folks out here live for a long time because they know how to handle that cold. In the water. Best thing in Lithuania, the water. And everybody looking for all the stuff on top of the ground, and it's underground. That's why people around here, man, I ran into some folks the other day, man, they were 70, 90 years old. I said, for real? I thought you only get to 60 and then you got to check out. In the States, you got to check out 63, 65. Over here, I know Social Security got to be a mother because them dudes ain't dying around here. They like, man, pay up. They got boatloads. I'll be here. I'm 98. I'm coming in to get my check. Because I guess life is so kicked back here. Ain't no stress. They be looking at all this stuff, but ain't nobody stressful around this bad boy. That's why it's so many old people just living around here. Like I said, they drinking that water too, and it's just, oof. Well, some of them drink vodka, but hey, the majority of them drink water.
All right. So regarding NBA topic, a lot of NBA coaches and experts reacted to your criticism towards Luke Walton, yeah?
Right.
But why do you think everybody reacting to your opinion when you are right here in Lithuania and everybody's keeping attention to what you say?
Well, the stuff that I say, nobody can say. What I mean by that is I don't answer to nobody, so I can say whatever the heck I want. Second thing is I have my own brand. So when you have your own brand, now you can start speaking. People reacted to that because the Lakers don't start winning until I say something like that. because they're just losing, going in the same place. And the motto was, they're young, they're going to figure it out. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. You got enough talent here. Luke Walton, you young. You need to start playing them better and understanding why they're going in the game. And it's not nothing about my son. I can watch the game, and I'm watching guys come out with their head down, mad, walking right by the coach. Players not high-fiving. So it's like, why are we even in here? And I can see them mumbling and stuff, and I'm like, ain't no chemistry here. They try to make Jordan Clarkson a one. Nobody's ever going to play him at the point guard spot on an NBA team. Now you got him in here trying to do this, and Julius Randle in the beginning, they was ready to trade him. I told him from the beginning, he's your best player on the team on the fact that he's stronger and faster than everybody on the team. You got to let him loose. Just because he make a few mistakes, don't be like, hey, you got to get out. You got an attitude. I'm going to bring you off the bench. Now he's starting and doing wonders. So nobody knew their role. So if you try to be friendly with everybody and you don't have a set rotation, it's going to be hard to win. You're usually going to play 8 guys. That's usually what you're going to play, 8 guys, if you want to win. The other guys are going to play when you're up by 20, up by 30, and be cheer guys, and if somebody gets hurt, you move up. But you should have had that done by summer league, knowing how you're going to play guys and stuff like that. So people seeing they're taking a backing on, before I said this about the coach, because it was true. And here's what I thought. Either they're going to get a new coach. I never said, hey, get rid of Luke. Or they're going to band together and say it's us against the world. Guess what they did? It's us against the world. Now, Luke is holding himself accountable on how the way he rotating guys in the game, or how the way he coaching these guys. Because it's not just their fault saying they're young. You're young too. You got to figure this out. But they don't want to put the omen on the coach, which I did. So I'm cool with that. So, you know what? I knew I was going to take the lash, talking about, oh, he's criticizing the coaching. And they kind of figure out who they want to go after. The fact that I'm big baller, got a brand, so now you want to respond to that. Kerr want to respond. Dick Carlisle wants to respond. They didn't respond to these other guys that were getting fired. Earl Watson, the other dude from Memphis. You know, they didn't say nothing about these guys. Jason Kidd. Ain't nothing about that. But the fact that LaVar said something about this coach, oh, we're backing our coaches. Like, wait a minute, let's keep it real. Because like Steve Kerr, he called me the Kardashian of the NBA. I'm a Kardashian. Them girls. I got 3 boys. How that? And then when I mess around and say, okay, you the Milli Vanilli of coaching, he gonna be known for that for the rest of his life. You ever heard of Milli Vanilli?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guys who was fake singing. Yeah, he fake coaching. I'm like, you got the best team. How you got to coach that team? So now they ask, well, what about the Milli Vanilli mark? You know what he said? Oh, don't ask me about that, just basketball. How come it wasn't just basketball from the beginning? You didn't have to say nothing about no Kardashian or nothing. Just like I talked about Dick Carlisle. I'm like, where about your team? Don't put my name in your mouth and then try to get some clicks from it. And as soon as you say something about Big Baller, LaVar, the Ball Boys, now people got, hey, I can talk now. Like I'll tell you one of the things that one of my pet peeves is the fact that they think my son, Lonzo, can tell me, hey, Dad, don't talk no more. Calm down. I'm good. And they say, well, Lonzo's not his own man because he can't tell his dad that. But all these reporters, they not their own man. They can't have their own opinion because the dude at the top tell them what to talk about. That's why they try to come at me. They say, oh, you better narrate this way. Elsewise, you will not have a job. That's just how it is. So they not their own man trying to tell me my son ain't his own man. He say whatever he want. Lonzo been a grown man all his life. I ain't never told him, son, don't do this, don't do that. But I will give him the repercussions if he does something bad and make him understand that. And it's just like, I'm never going to get from behind him.
Tomorrow, Tuesday.
Okay. I'm never going to get from behind him and just let him go out on his own. Because he's 19, 20. What do they know about the world? Paying bills, dealing with people. My boys think everybody is wholesome and don't have no different motives. Some people give you a bunch of jackets. Say, hey, Lonzo, I love you. I want you to have this for free. But now they want you to come down to the shop and promote, wear this, wear that. But he's not looking at it like that. He thought they gave it to him out of the kindness of his heart. You know, so it's different. They don't understand that. My boys are very gullible on the fact that I've kept them under the umbrella for so long where you can't take advantage of them because they got to be able to see those things. And sometimes friends who they think are friends are not really their friends. And then when they do something bad, they look at them like, I didn't think he'd do that. Now, on another note, we're going to have a pop-up shop, man, which is tomorrow between 2 and 7. And at where? At Seal. And I want to give you guys a token of our appreciation for Lithuania, the Triple B beanies for you guys.
Oh, thanks
Thank
so
you,
much,
Mr. Ball.
man.
Man, we appreciate it, man. Like I said, just the conversation, and this is fun to me. This might go on longer than it's supposed to. But like I said, I enjoy you being the same guy all the time. I just met you, and it's a wonderful thing and a great day for me.
So on an ending note,
Okay, go ahead.
Which team is going to win the title first? The Lakers or Vytautas?
Vytautas.
Vytautas.
Yes. 2 balls are better than 1.
Amazing.
So on that note, we're going to finish this interview. Thank you, Mr. Ball.
Hey, I appreciate you guys very much, man. Pleasure.
Fun having you here,
Thank
and
you.
we wish you good luck on your business ventures and on Vytautas success.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All righty.
Best of luck, been a pleasure.
Yes.
Ačiū visiems žiūrėjusiems.
Ačiū visiems žiūrovams, tai buvo tiesioginis interviu su ponu LaVaru Ballu. Aš Rytis Kazlauskas ir Rokas Grajauskas, mano kolega, atsisveikinam.
Ačiū, ačiū.
Iki.
Iki.